will do.
I think this is the beginning of the trail. This is kind of like, it's kind of weird. There's really not a, on AllTrails or on Google Maps, so you can't really find any trail. So I'm kind of combining my own route with the AllTrails map, and it seems like I have to go this way first. We'll find out here in a second. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's really like a specific trail to get to this place, and I guess it makes sense because there's really nobody comes. So on my way to Sweetwater Lake, I ended up getting extremely lost. So what I started to do at first was try to cut through Magnolia Campground to get to position number 6, but all I ended up doing was scaring the crap out of some campers. So I had to instead go around the green and orange trail to get to position number 4, which led me to 6, where I could find Sweetwater Lake. It's not very apparent, if you're actually there. It may seem so on the map, but it really isn't. So if you're ever in the area, go check it out. It's a great place to hike. It's really pretty. You got these huge trees. I haven't found anyone else on the trail. So yeah, this is probably about maybe 2.5 miles in. So now that I'm a couple miles into this hike and, reflected and, quieted my mind, I suppose, it kind of made me want to talk about why I took this trip and why I'm even recording it all right now. And, I think a lot of us struggle, or I guess just speak for myself, I struggle with purpose and why am I a student right now? Do I want to work in a corporation for the rest of my life? Do I want to, to me that seems like a waste when, I'm in Florida and it's so beautiful still here, and I mean, this is on like the worst scale for backpacking. Imagine North Carolina, imagine Alaska, Canada, Banff, Colorado, Washington. And it's an important discussion to have because I feel like a lot of people feel like they don't have purpose or they don't have meaning, and people are sad, and they resort to drugs and alcohol and a bad diet or whatever. And I wish we lived in a world or a society where people could really pursue what they were intrinsically passionate about. And so a message to everyone or anyone: do what makes you happy, and that's it. Who cares? Who cares if you make 40,000? Who cares if you have to live in a van? And I think for a lot of people who, of course, this huge trend of living in a van or, living in your 4Runner, living in your car, a lot of it just starts because people want to be happy, and they're willing to forego. That was a beautiful bird. Forego materialistic options to be happy, and I think that's a positive thing. I know a lot of people that gets looked down upon because you're not contributing, but it's a good thing. I think so. I believe that being happy is worth more than being rich. And if working a 9-to-5 doesn't make you happy, if being a biochem major does not make you happy, in my case, You're not trapped. You have a choice. You are in control. And people that really love you, and if you really love yourself, you can get out. You can do it. You can go backpacking. You can go fishing. You can go camp. You can go do a catch and cook. So here we are to kind of a new fork in the road. We just got to here. This kind of looks like a campsite, doesn't it? A little bit. And so we're at this place called Jug Lake, apparently. Alligators are dangerous, so I guess. Interesting. But yeah, I just want to leave you with that note. I know life is hard. I know there's a lot of extrinsic pressures, you know, whether you're a guy or a girl, you know, you are in control of your destiny, even if it feels like it isn't. I'm rooting for you. People that love you are rooting for you. Let's go. Let's continue. Look at this mushroom. I'm literally gonna turn into Mario. Oh my goodness. Look at this mushroom. Let me get nice and close. Wow. Here, I'm gonna try to find out what this is. Only this, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but this is part of the Russulaceae family. I'll put a picture up. I'm not 100% sure. It says that some of the part of the family can be eaten. Some can't. Obviously, not gonna take that risk here. But really cool. I've never seen that anywhere, especially not in Florida. Oh, so quickly, about a 1/10 of a mile later, I find this sign. So we're close, man. 1.5 miles. I mean, that's nothing. This is kind of cool. So we are around here. This must be the Florida Trail. And they're talking about the Old Wild Road to Keno joins the Bellany Road here. Travelers seeking supplies, a place to stay, or a diversion turn north for about 1.5 miles. Today it is a hiking trail which leads to Olena State Park. Huh. Probably about 3/4 of a mile out. This is my first time, you know, using a water bottle as my, you know, primary source. So there's always these water bottle bladder versus bladder debates. Yeah, this may be my last time taking a water bladder, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll take it. I just won't fill it up. You know, I'll take it just in case, you know, I need to filter a bunch of water. Like if I was going hiking in Arizona or like the desert section of the PCT or something, maybe I would take it just so I could, like, just in case I found a water source, I could have, you know, 4 liters of water on me. I don't know. I'm starting to kind of go away from the whole water bladder. We'll see. That thing is huge. With great power comes great responsibility. Look at that. I'm feeling very grateful to be out here. I think that's another important thing I wanted to mention is, even if it's just a few things or one thing, being grateful really can help you flip that switch in your mind to be happier. I'm very grateful I have the privilege of being healthy, no health problems, and being able to carry these 40 pounds on my back and hike out to this lake. It's a privilege. I had gas money to drive here. It's just a privilege.